Okay, so what we're gonna do today is problem solving strategies. Not necessarily word problems, although some may have words, but problem solving. So I think a lot of these strategies, are gonna be very useful in math, especially when you have problems that you're struggling on, but two, maybe pretty useful in your life. I know I've made like pros and cons lists for different problems I had in my life. So first, I'm gonna pass out this piece of paper with 6 different problem solving strategies. Will someone actually pass them out for me?
I will.
Yeah. You, during this lesson, can go to your math journal and take notes, or you don't have to, or you can take notes on this very piece of paper, or you can just follow along. Hey, Jasper, I'm gonna take a couple. So quickly read through these problem solving strategies. Just read through them. Some of them may make sense if we had books out. Let's put those away. Let's make sure we're on task. All right, read through them. There's a couple that you probably aren't going to understand right away, and there's probably a couple that you're not going to understand. Don't go through the back page yet, Amelia. That's not quite. We're not going to. Okay. So, let's go through them. So, I'm going to start out with a strategy that my teacher in 6th grade, my teacher, Mrs. Fain, who is one of the main influences of my teaching, she always said this to me: use what you know to figure out what you don't. A lot of times we teach you things in math that if you try it, you may be able to figure out something that you don't know. The other thing I want to say is read through the word problems every time. Every time. Gotta read the word problems to figure it out. There's words there for a reason. They are directly gonna help you out with your math. Number 1, guess and check. So, guess and check is when you have a problem and you kind of know what you're looking for. In fact, I've seen a lot of you do this before. There was this problem on the test we did a while ago where we had people guess and check. But basically, it's something along the lines of this. Which 3 consecutive addends will give you a sum of 63? Basically, what you'll do is you'll have an answer. If it's right, or if it's wrong, then you'll cross that off and go to the next one up. Cross that off, go to the next one up. Cross that off, go to the next one up. So that would be like, what times 6 is 102? And so you could just keep guessing and see if that works. The next one is eliminate possibilities. So, if you do that guess and check, and you have a bunch of possibilities, like for instance this problem, what's my number? Solve by eliminating possibilities. The number is odd, so then you have a bunch of odd numbers out. The number has 2 digits, so then it wouldn't be like 101, because it has 3 digits, so you cross that out. Or it wouldn't be like 9. Because 9 has 1 digit. The sum of the digits is 9, so it couldn't be something like 13. So you could cross that out. And then the product of the digits is 20. So right now they have all of these, which are odd numbers that has 2 digits and have a sum of 9. but then you can look at the ones that the product of the digits, 4 times 5 is 20. So the answer would be 45. Eliminate possibilities. You don't have to understand the actual math problem right now. It's just more so understanding how this system of eliminating possibilities work. Search for a pattern. This one's pretty simple. In math, oftentimes I add a pattern. I remember on tests, I told a couple students that they were asking during a word problem, well, what are we doing? What operation are we doing? Are we adding or subtracting? And I said, well, if you look at the test, every other problem before, what operation have we been doing? We've been multiplying. In math, there's always going to be patterns. If you search for them out, they're going to be easier to find. Like right here, it goes from 2 to 2 to plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. Weston?
The second one is plus 3.
Second one goes plus 2, then plus 3, then plus 4. So 5 plus what is 7? No. 2, right? This goes 2 up. Then this one goes 3 up. 7 to 10 goes up 3. 10 to 14 goes up 4. And then if it was, and on this side it goes plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, so then it would be plus 5, 16, and then this would be also plus 5, that would be 19. And then this one is just
Plus 2.
Yeah, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. The point of this one is just looking at patterns in your math problems. There's going to be patterns throughout, they're going to help you out. This one's constructing a table. If you were to ask a question such as, if you have 6 tables, each table has 2 chairs, how many chairs are there overall?
12.
Yeah, you could make a table. You could say, or maybe one table starts off with 4, but then 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. And so construct a table and looking for patterns also kind of work together. Make a systematic list. Listing different outcomes. So if the question is like, how many ways are there to make change for 55 cents? Using quarters, dimes, and nickels, you would have one list being quarters, one list dimes, one list nickels, and then you would go and see what makes 55 cents. So this one, 2 quarters is 50 cents plus 1 nickel is 55, and then you keep going all the different possibilities, all the way you have 11. Like this possibility is 5 dimes plus 1 nickel. All right, the last one, make a model. Well, actually 2 more, right? No, 1 more. Make a model. So if you guys used manipulators before, and actually this should be 1 and 2300ths plus 1 and 2300th. But we've seen these models before in our math book, right? We've used 2 and 4600ths or 246. But if you use models, you make the models, they're going to help you out. It makes it visual so you guys can see the problems. And then you can just literally count if you needed to. You could literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 123. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into groups of 1, 2, or 3. So there's multiple math, or there's multiple boards around the room, whiteboards. And if you have a group of 3, I'd probably want you to take one of these bigger ones. That one right there, that one right there, that one right there. Groups of 2 can take the medium-sized ones. They're across, there's one in the back, one on that middle chair.
And we're not standing or sitting on the counter anymore. It's just not safe. That's why we got lots of extra boards.
So I'm gonna pass out a paper for everyone. On your paper, I want you to Or actually, we're gonna do 6 problems. 6 problems today, that's it. On your paper, I want you to write your names, the final answer, and which strategy you used. I want you to use one of these strategies. If you're like, hey, I can't remember these strategies, you can look on the list, but even if that doesn't explain it well enough, on your computers, on Google Classroom, you can go and look at that PowerPoint we just went through with the examples. You can move ahead, but there's going to be an order on the screen. So I'm going to have 2. We're going to do 2 at a time. We're going to go over those answers and talk about them, then 2 at a time. Go over those answers, talk about them, then 2 at a time. If you finish early, you can go on iPads and start working with Pic Collage.
Yes. The collage.
Yep. So before you go, I need you to take a piece of paper.
Lock the wheels.
The backside is not one of the problems. Sit down, Jack.
Guys, the wheels is on.
Students, I'll come around and give you a marker and eraser.
Oh, we're using the nice side, I guess.
She said it was fine.
Go in.
There's a sticker.
These ones are good.
If you are by yourself, if you want to work by yourself, then you can get a singular whiteboard.
The puzzle part.
Anyone else? Do you want this piece of paper?
There's 2 papers.
No one else? Spence?
I can. Come on.
Do you want
Use your calculator. Use your calculator. We need a calculator.
We need a calculator.
The calculators are up here, except here's what's up, guys. Let's go in order first. All right, everyone, eyes on the screen. Everyone, before we start, eyes on the screen.
I'm on. Okay, I'll put it on the screen.
On the question, asking how many squares there are. This question on the very bottom. Jackson. Andrew. Yeah, I know. He wasn't looking. But this, number 4, how many squares of all sizes are in this figure? 1 row of squares got put on the back by accident. So if you could make 1 more row, it should be 6 by 6. 1, 2. So add rows to the back. All right, we're not, okay, so first question. So, all right, I have calculators.
I got this at 0.
You guys need calculators?
We need help. Spencer, you want to
Calculators, anyone? You prefer calculators? Yeah, that's 0 and 33 zeros. Wait, what? Yeah, yeah, so it goes 0, 0, 0.003. There starts to be a pattern. Okay? So you would write one, you don't have to do any of them except those. So on the board, write there's this.
369, that's good.
Point or 0.33.
Oh, yes.
What's the next one? 0. Let's try it. 3 divided by 4.
Whoa!
And then just make, there starts to be a pattern, okay? So you want to write the answers on the board.
Alright, so it's 0.00.
So 3 divided by 9. No, it is not. No. 0.3333.
Why'd you mess up?
Yeah, get
I used to literally go,
You have to at
Adrian!
least like 6 numbers after
It's
that.
funny, you're like, no, I'm good. Cool. Oh,
0.0
what is this thing?
decimal 3333.
Oh, cool. I got a scotch tape.
What's the weather like out there? You know, these numbers. Okay, 3.
0 decimal. So you'll need to write the pattern as number 6. No. No. You need to write number 6 divided by. So, did you do them all without a calculator? Or with a calculator? Write it down. Alright, when we started, so start, we're on our final one.
Hold on, are you guys writing? Yeah.
You're gonna want to go multiple.
Okay, and then this is probably just going to be.
Did you already find the pattern?
Yeah, we already did without even. But I know 5 divided by 9. It looks like 5 divided by 9.
Okay, write number 6. So the final answer is the number 6. 6 divided by 9 is what? 36.
I want to get a calculator. I'm white. I'm black and little one. Where'd you put the calculator? Where's the calculator? Wait, what is it? 6 divided by 9. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we had given it away before on the last one.
I'm just telling you, you gotta know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's just trying to help you out.
Yeah, dude.
No, he's not. He's trying to be mean. Never get out of mine.
Alright, you started?
So get away from me.
And then me? I will. No, then you do it to me.
You have to
I know what.
Oh, guess what I got? Yes, 6.
Hey, but hey,
No, I got 9.
bend over. Okay. That's what other people don't. Nobody can find me now. That's not how I was back. I was gonna hide back here.
Okay, I got this.
What the? Hey, it's actually
I got a camera, you know.
Alright, now it's a race.
You got number 4 wrong.
They don't like me, so they're clapping me back. I'm trapping me back. They don't like me. I'm getting clapped. Getting crapped. You touched me.
Mr. Powers. Mr. Powers. This is where I come in here, the second one.
The second one? How can you make change for 50 cents using exactly 8 coins?
Number 2. No, number 2.
Yeah, so 50 cents. Oh, yeah. No, on the board. I'm gonna go through each one. How can you make change for 50 cents using exactly 8 coins? No, we're the order on the sheet is not the order on the screen.
I knew you were going to do something.
So,
Oh my god.
and for number 2,
What are you doing? I don't know.
I got you. 36.
67 times 89. They don't like me, so they trap me back here 90% of the time. That's your fault. You just don't like it. That's my fault. Bro! Leave down on the floor.
all right. 5th grade, we're gonna take a second.
Better material on it.
5th grade, all eyes on the screen. 5th grade, all eyes on the screen. I see some people facing their boards.
I got 67 for the last one.
Ollie, Maddie, Vivian, Emma, Carly, Jed, Belinda. So we're gonna talk about this number 1.
It's not doing
Yeah, I got it.
Jackson,
What?
Andrew.
I didn't do anything. I'm
We
sitting
have all
in
the
the couch.
calculators to ourselves.
I'm gonna wait for a second. Guys, no talking. Eyes on the board. Okay, so raise your hand if you found the answer. Now, without your calculator, predict what would happen when 6 is divided by 9, then 99, then 999. All right, Emma. Let's listen to Emma for a second, guys. Yep, but instead of 3s, it'd be what number? If for when 6 is divided by. But 6s, right? So, what strategy would you use for this? Out of the 6 strategies we went over, which strategy would we use for this problem? Anyone know which strategy
What?
we would use for this first problem?
Calculator.
No.
You really don't.
It would be look for a pattern. Search for a pattern. This is a pattern. Right back there, if you look at Emma's board,
That's a big pan.
yep, there's lots of patterns. So for this first answer, what you would write is you would write the answers for number 6, which would be 0.66666 a bunch of times. The second one would be 0.060606. The third one would be 0.006006, and then you'd write search for a pattern on your paper. That's how you get points for turning your paper in for number 1. You gotta find the strategy that you use. You gotta write that down, and then you have to write down the final answer for 6. So this next one I want to do is number 5. It's how can you make change for 50 cents using exactly only 8 coins. So let's move on to this one, number 5. And I'm going to give some more time for that. So let's move on to number 5.
What? We're not even done with that.
It goes number 1 and number 5. That's the first 2. The order on here.
Do we get pennies? Penny, nickel, dime.
What? You get we don't. Yeah, you get pennies.
Oh, I'm rich.
So you need to find a way to get 50 cents of change using 8 coins. So 8 different coins.
Oh, they all have to be different?
No.
Oh, they have to be 8 coins?
8 coins
So I
for
can't just
50
do a
cents.
quarter?
You
So
could
I
not
can't-
just do 2 quarters.
No, I can't just do a half down. Okay, so, I'm working. I know how to work. I'm working in
So
Bro!
5 is the next one we're doing.
Not, yeah, you get it like a day, and then we break it. I don't know some of this
It goes 1 and 5.
As marker cap.
I know. I said it.
Grab it for your pocket. Buckle. Buckle. What's this on, Bill? What's that for your bill? Because I forgot my shoes. No, they have like this way.
So,
Because we're about to so much I imagine it being only that tall. I didn't have to make it like squat. You know how like I'm a snake.
big squares.
I'm a snake.
Rowan and Grace, please. Maybe help out.
We do all 4. Wait, am I supposed to shoot all of this? Your power is very dirty.
Let's try to help out. Let's try to help out.
Parker did like everything else.
I know. I'm talking to Andrew.
I'm gonna sit down and be wet.
No, you could still help out.
But Jackson said he wanted to. And they're putting me in my
Which
face.
one are you doing? The 50 cents one?
I'm gonna do the first coin that equals 1 and join me in my base 5. This is a coin that equals 10. So just do 6. Stop drinking water. I don't know how to restart it. Daddy, stop making daddy jokes. Stop making daddy jokes, daddy. Well,
Wait a second. What the heck? Did you have a finger crack? I feel like that in my body. Oh! I'm just trying to crack my finger again. They cracked my finger 5 times fast. No, not saying backwards. See that? They cracked my finger 5 times fast. Let's say it backwards. Did you know about that? Yeah, you learned that. I did it with my finger. Crack my finger. My finger, not my finger. Parker got tape on it. Increase 1 and it equals 50. We got it. I got it. Oh, right. So we need 1 or 2. I didn't do it. I got it. I'll have it different weights. 6 or 8. I didn't do that. Parker, come here. Demons. Right demons now. Let me see. You know what? The advantage of being short. Where is the question? It's on the back. Number 6. Number 5. Guess what? See, I can make things up here. Oh, way out. Parker. Now they're just way out on the paper. To these sides wide. No, don't. Because I'm smart. Oh, yeah, what if they weigh that? He's saying I'm smart. Okay. Oh. Is Prime in again? That hit my face. No. Miss Lottie, I don't know where is that? Oh. You go. We found it on the floor. It's not so sneaky, you are. Yeah, they put me in the trap. I'm doing it. I'll put you there. You just wait. They put me in the trap. Wait, what is it? 7. Oh, it's the best drink ever.
So 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7.
Oh, God.
There's actually a post-it that has prime numbers.
Oh, it's funny. Mr. Power.
Then you can pick one to do. We're gonna talk about this in a second. Prime numbers are over there. Prime numbers are right over there.
ooh, it's odd, and it's not prime, so that one's correct. See, that was good.
All right, so 5th grade. Look at the board, 5th grade, look at the board. So we're gonna go over number 5. Anyone get number 5? Anyone? Adriana, would you like to show how you did number 5?
Parker, raise your hand.
Parker, do you want to show how you got number 5?
Yes, he does. Yes. I don't know which one's number 5. This one. This is number 5. Oh, yes, sir.
All right, so if you're struggling on number 5, Parker's gonna show how he did number 5.
That's a Sharpie. Can I show it on
Parker.
Sure.
Parker, yeah, you're using pink. Pink, sorry.
25 cents, he used a quarter.
Parker, good job.
pennies.
Are those quarters?
Penny.
Those are pennies. He used 5 pennies, that's 6 coins.
Get this bowl candy.
2 dimes. Okay, so this is 25, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Parker got it right. Don't change it, right? Just keep it on the board. I saw that Colton did it a different way.
Bro, what the heck?
Colton. Which Colton?
Emma?
I solved this. Church or
Okay, so Emma did it. Perfect.
Jackson.
Okay, does anyone know, do you know what the strategy would be that you used? Guess and check. So, on this is how you get points for number 1 and number 5. You would write on your paper what you got for 6s. 6 divided by 9, 6 divided by 99, 6 divided by 999. And then search for a pattern. And then for number 5, you'd write guess and check. And then whichever order you had. There's a couple different right answers. The next order, Weston. For number 6, I'll tell you the strategy to use. Eliminate possibilities.
That's what I did though. I know it was
I have the answers right here. There's
34, 35. So largest, not
all odd numbers. Okay, and the largest number is less than 40. All numbers less than 40. We're gonna do this. These are problem-solving strategies, so you gotta use some of these strategies. You're doing number 2 and number 2 and number 3. 2 and 3 next. So, guys.
I know you all have a different blow it off. I got it. These make no sense at all.
Did you transfer it to your
No, I did not.
nice transferred?
No, thank you, Santa. You saved our lives. Stay on there and act like you didn't. What? That's actually what you did everyone. Hey, sir. You are there. This chat is
Dude, you get all of them now.
Spencer, go to your grill.
If we have 5 objects,
Go away, you're not in this school anymore. You're kicked out for life. Wait, church, I forgot. Good. Come on, bro. Nope, you're not trying to color me with
are you filming this?
Yeah.
Oh, you're up here.
Yeah.
This is a question for like if you why do you have two charges?
What?
What if you have two charges that's controllable?
If you hook 2 chargers, I don't know. I need you guys to be on the next problem.
We should went to the bathroom, Anna, so we don't know what
But this is the one where I'm because I know I'm gonna have to erase because I know I'm not gonna get it right the first time.
Parker.
So I know if I did 3, 2, 1, it has to add up to 9, right? And it has to be numbers 1 through 6. So I got 6, 2, and 1. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. That adds up to 9. But so then I can do if I try 4 here, 4 plus 1 is 5. That's 4 and then we have 5. Oh, but we get that. This is not going to have 9. That's too much.
What's actually
Whatever is going to be is 1 and 2 are the
Are you
This is 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I have my 6 here, I have to go 9 this way.
No, it's 1 plus 2. Guess what?
Because if this was a 3 and this was a 5.
And then, oh, but I have to add no.
So 6, 7, 8, 9. What if we make this a 4 down here? Does that work? 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Church.
So that one we have or yes and that would be another way. Oh, I just did that one. I like that problem. This one I know can be set up like this. I know I have to use the measure of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to add up 9 this way, 9 this way, 9 this way. So my first thought was I could do like 6,
Get church.
6, 7, 8, 9.
This sort
So if I'm using these other numbers and I go this way, I need to go over.
Yeah, and I this slide.
Ma'am, pencil. Ma'am, lady, stop. Ma'am? Yes. Out there,
All right, I'm gonna go over number 2 and 3 on the board. You guys finished 2 or 3 yet? You did 2 or 3 yet? What? You did all of them? Okay, so number 2 is gonna be on the board. Can someone show me how they did it? Anyone? Anyone get number 2 done? Maddie, let's show me how you did number 2. Okay, I'll do it. So I'll just do it on the board if you what'd you get?
15.
Okay, not quite. I'll help you out. So, guys, this is gonna reflect on your grade. I'm gonna go over answers on the board, but if you're not paying attention.
You heard me.
You could even just so that they get
All right, I'm gonna go over.
You got my attention.
Well, students, sometimes when we're working in groups like this, if your back is to the teacher, because we're encouraging this collaboration, you don't always get to hear. So right now you're pausing where you're at, so we can go over questions 2 and 3.
Yes, 2 and 3. So, this is gonna be for the strategy. Make a model. Ruth has 5 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All having a different weight. So, from 1 through 5. A different weight means it can't be 2 1s, can't be 2 2s. It has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If she weighs them 3 at a time, so I would do these 3. What is the largest possible number of different weights she can have? So if you weigh these 3 at a time, the largest number would be 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 5 is 12. 12 kilograms. Make a model. Okay. So even though there's some talking going on, we're almost done. I would be looking at the board. Fill each circle with a different number of 1 to 6. Each row of circles must have a sum of 9. So what I'm going to do, so you need to write, there's 6 circles, each one is going to have a number. I'm going to go maybe 1, 2, 3 on the edges. And then I'm going to go 3 plus 2 equals 5. What plus 5 equals 4? They can be different orders. 1 plus 3 equals 4. What plus 4 equals 9?
2.
5. 1 plus 2 equals 3. What plus 3 equals 9? 6. It's you can do it in different ways.
I picked 3, 4, 2.
That's, but you did 3 a couple times. Put them into the tray. But what about this one? But did you get the answer? 1, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5.
And no, it's supposed to equal 9.
No, the rows are just like this.
So I finished.
Sure. All right. I'm gonna go over. All right, I'm gonna go over the last answers, and I know these last ones are the 2 hardest, and I've seen some people get them wrong.
Ring the bell.
Okay, there's 2 more left. I'm gonna go over them on the board. I need you guys to be looking at me. I've said this especially to that group right there in the middle.
Group in middle, please stop.
Carly, Jed, Belinda. This is after I go through these, we're gonna turn them in. Literally, no, I want you to look at this as the example. So you're gonna get them wrong. So, find 3 numbers that meet the following conditions. All odd but not prime. So we're gonna look at that list. It can't be prime. I hope you got those right.
Yeah.
I don't think you did.
Miss Lonnie helped.
So, not prime. 1 would work. 9 would work. 5 would work. Not prime. 21. 25. 27. 33. 35. And 39. We're going to stop there because it has to be less than 40.
Stop talking and
Okay, I don't know. So, what you would do is you would go and write the list. 1, 9, 21,
She said move closer.
25,
And I can't hear her.
27, 33, 35, and 39. So, these are all odd but not prime, and the largest number is less than 40.
Wait, can you let me write that down?
No, you just have to write the final answer down.
So 39.
So, when divided by 4, there's a remainder of 1. So it can't be this. 9 divided by 4 is 2 remainder 1. So that's going to be one answer. 15 divided by 4
You have to write all
is
those numbers down.
3 remainder 3. So that's not 1. 21 divided by 4 is
Can I have a piece of candy?
5 remainder 1. So that's going to be 1.
Can I secretly have a piece of candy?
No.
Okay. I was asking you.
25 divided by 4 is going to be 6 remainder 1. And then the last one is 33.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's going to be eliminate possibilities.
Wait, so there's not a
This one, don't do that, is the hardest one.
Okay.
So, there's multiple squares in it.
I like your straight line.
First, we're going to do the giant square overall, which is 36 squares, which is 1. 1 whole square, that's 1 square. Then we're going to split the squares up like this. So in each one is, 9. So there's 4.
Aren't there squares in the back? It sucks when
What?
I did that wrong, Mr. Powers.
Okay, then just copy it on the board. 4.
It's good. Jackson.
Then there's going to be squares like this.
What? I'm way too confused.
Wait, what? Wait, can you redo that?
So then there's going to be squares like this.
Wait, no, wait. I'm confused though. Okay, so you split it into 9 first for 4 things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And in this order, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9 squares.
Gosh, I'm dumb.
I'm 4. And mine's 2.
And then simply, what? Yeah, you can do the opposite order. I don't know what dividing it. You can't divide it into 2 because that's not a square. A square is all equal sides. 9 and 16.
I think your square is the wrong way. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's not.
It is. Because look at mine.
No, you didn't listen to the beginning.
Wait,
Where I said-
did 36.
No, now I'm doing the opposite side. So there's 36 squares. Right? One group of 36 squares. 25 groups of 4 squares. So I flipped it the opposite way. So all together you're gonna have 5, 25. Oh wait, and then these are opposite. Is that what you're saying, Weston?
I just looked at my phone. My child. What?
No.
What?
Over.
I'm so bad at talking about
I don't think you're gonna get a grade on this. No.
Why do you keep writing the wrong numbers?
So overall, there's gonna be
I didn't like that.
What?
5, 30, 36, 16,
Stop saying George
9,
like
1, 4, 5, 14, 30, 66, 66 plus 25.
Mr. Power, sorry. Wait, why is it?
It's gonna be 91. So 91 squares, and that's gonna be make a table.
How do you have 3 perfect squares in a row? Look at my table.
I know you weren't listening when I said add a row. At the bottom.
When are we gonna do this?
Okay, I'm all done. I think. Can we play Pickle?
No, that's gonna be what we're doing for our project.
What? Science?
So let's erase our boards. Let's turn our papers in.
I've already done.
And then we're going
No.
to sit back in our seats. Make sure our areas are clean though.
Just say 21, 25, 33.
I'm not done. Here. 21, 35, 33. 21, 35, 33. 21, 35, 33. 21, 35, 21. Okay, no. 20, 35. I don't know when I started going.
What's going on? Pull in, back to your seat. Everyone back to your seats.